Think, with Meghan and Harry, they have the most expensive PR teams, marketeers, managers, you name it, they have the very best, allegedly, at their fingertips. But seemingly everything that they put together and do always has a hint of, well, going wrong. As ever, let me explain. Hi, good morning. Neil Sean here in the very heart of London, and as ever, nice to see you, nice to have your company. Hope you're all keeping well as we hurtle towards a very special day. That's right, Christmas Day. Hope you're all ready for it, as I often say. I know none of us are, though, are we? But we'll try our very best to enjoy the day without too much stress, I'm sure. This particular story, though, is very sad in many respects because, as we now know, Harry and Meghan have got another series looming on New Year's Eve. That's right, December the 31st is when this series actually goes to stream, and it's all about empowering leadership and stuff. Now, they've executive produced it, and I told you the other day, this is what they call a fast turnaround documentary. They don't necessarily have their hands on it. It's something that they just put together, put their name to, all of that sort of stuff. A lot of people say, oh, you've been detrimental, Neil. No, I'm not. When you look at the things that they allegedly do in the world of charity, it's help organize. The biggest word missing there is donate. People can organise many things. It's whether you put your hand in your pocket and personally organise everything that really truly matters. But now, of course, for Harry and Meghan, there's a big problem because the people featured in this alleged leaders documentary, in particular one, has hit out claiming that she was misled. We're talking, of course, about Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand. Now, she's got a controversial background herself, but she claims that she thought she was doing an interview all relating to the Nelson Mandela Foundation, the UN, as you can imagine. Now, this could have been the case at the beginning, who knows? But either way, you see, as I've told you before, this particular sort of situation needs to be clarified. Now what's happening is Harry and Meghan's team are backing off saying it's nothing to do with them. Rubbish. You are the executive producers of this documentary. You sign off everything. That's the deal of an executive producer. You decide what comes in, what goes out. And they were very happy, weren't they, to trumpet this a couple of days ago, basically claiming, this was the next big thing that would all be tuning in for. But as ever with Harry and Meghan, it's not the first person now to come forward. There are other rumblings who are basically claiming, yes, that they too were interviewed under different pretenses. Now, which either way, you have to look at it and say it gets publicity and it lets people know that this is coming up at the end of the year. But once again, it doesn't really give much validation to the royals that basically claim, or should I say ex-royals, that basically claim that they want to be known for integrity and transparency. When you think about it, if you're interviewing people, the bottom line is you have to let them know exactly what's required from them, and more importantly, what is it about and who's fronted it. Seemingly somewhere along the line, this has got lost in the thread. Add Jacinda Ardern, the Prime Minister of New Zealand, to that very long list of people that seemingly is becoming rather distant. As ever, as this develops, when I know more, you'll know more. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.